in and expand that list. And, that's sales. No matter where I've been, selling phones or whatever, you start with your spear and go from there.
Do you have a mentor, and how did they help you?
Well, Bobby Strong got me into the business here. And again, she was my realtor for a few houses I've bought and sold. So she got me into the business, and she helped me out with, again, especially when I was new, bouncing ideas and different scenarios and how to deal with certain things. And, as a new person, you got to take it on yourself too. It's okay to ask a bunch of questions, but, listen, take it in and learn so you can deal with that yourself the next time, and, she was very helpful. She was very helpful there. There are also a few others in the office. I don't care how old you get and how much experience you got to always be willing to learn from others. And, I'm a city boy and got into these county properties with well and septic and all that. And there's a lot of great resources with experience around us. Some of the other folks in the office and they've always been very helpful. And you learn. My first 4 transactions were condo, short sale, relo, and a mobile home. I mean, talk about different transactions. I guess when you do a volume, you get into a bunch of different things you normally wouldn't get into. And just having that small group around you that could help answer those questions or know where to go to get it.
Well, one thing my wife would tell you is that if I have a flaw, it's balancing work and life. How do you balance your work and life?
Well, something's got to give, and that's sleep. No, I enjoy our kids' sports and activities and those types of things. So a lot of people tell you this. One of the benefits is a flexible schedule. Yeah, it does have flexibility, but you got to be there for the client. But there are certain things. If I put all those things in my calendar and make a best effort to schedule around it. And some weeks it goes decent, some weeks it doesn't. But I never stop trying and attempting and putting those things in. You got to put those personal things in your schedule. And while you're there, you're networking too. I mean, I've had people call me, I saw you work so hard at the kids' games. You got your laptop. I want you working on selling my house. So, I mean, it works both ways too. So, you network when you can. But yeah, you got to schedule it in. And sometimes that schedule changes. But if you don't even, you can't wing it. Just like that's another goal. You set a goal, you set your schedule and do your best to work around it.
So do you think retirement is a pipe dream for real estate agents?
I don't think so. I think this would be I think I'll enjoy it even more when I am retirement age and don't have the pressures of supporting a family there, because you could dial it back a bit. Or if you have a team, you could delegate. I think it could be a great part-time gig as you move into retirement. No, I think I'll enjoy it a lot more. I do enjoy it, but when you get to a point that you could let go of some things, and because I'm to the point I don't, unless I drastically do something different or wrong, I mean, I don't see this snowball, going the other way. So I think it's a nice built-in, just like you got an insurance agent that's built up a book of business. If they continue to do things that got them the business, they're going to keep that business. It's just a matter of when they want to dial it back and how they want to do it.
So do you know how many agents are in the greater Erie area?
Yeah. The last number I heard was around 500.
Just 500. Okay, we're about 5,000 in my neck of the woods. So
Yeah. Well, you got more woods.
Yeah, we do have more
But yeah,
woods.
that's
For
a
sure.
lot.
So how do you separate yourself from the other 500 plus agents in your area?
Well, like I've always tried to, getting back to people, communication. A lot of times I don't want to say that's all what people want, but a lot of times they're so appreciative. And I understand it now, but at first when I was in sales, I didn't get it. All I did was recall them back and give them an update, but that customer service and communication and follow-up, unfortunately, in the world has gone the other way. So if you just do what you say you're going to do, even when you can't get an answer, remember to let them know we're working on it. Here's what's going on. Because no communication, they assume nobody's thinking of them and doing anything towards their problem. So that's that's probably number one.
Okay.
Right there. I mean, on listing side, my pictures are outstanding. I take a lot of time and spend a lot of time taking good pictures, decluttering, etc. Because your presentation online is what, especially the millennials, everybody's busy, and they're gonna look online, and if it presents well on that line, they're calling their agent. If not, they're clicking to the next one. And I just see some that are just, I wonder if they're taking pictures of furniture, for goodness sakes. You can't get an idea of size and space, and so I think the marketing part of it is very important as well on the online presence.
You do know you're talking to a millennial, right?
Yes, I do. That's okay.
All right. Just making sure we're on the same page here. Okay. Well,
I understand.
That concludes the main questions I had for you. But now we're going to go into what I call the blitz round, which are going to be the same 5 questions to every guest that I have on my show. So we're just quick answers, nothing long here, and then we'll wrap this thing up. The first question I have of the blitz round is, what is your favorite technology tool?
Technology tool, my wireless hotspot.
Your wireless hotspot.
On my phone that I could use my laptop. Yeah. At open houses or anywhere.
I like it.
I didn't do that my first year, but my second year said I'm going to splurge and get a hotspot. Boy, watch out. Anytime, anywhere.
There you go. I like it. What is your favorite real estate book?
Favorite real estate book? I'm reading the one from from KW.
Gary Keller?
Gary Keller's book.
Which one? The One Thing, Millionaire Real Estate Agent?
Yeah, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent.
Great book.
Yeah, I read a lot of books when I was young, working for Cutco Cutlery, Zig Ziglar, Tom Hopkins, etc. And sometimes you don't realize what you learn until you read it again. And I do some of that stuff I learned and still don't do. But anyway, it's a great book.
I try and listen to Robert Kiyosaki's book at least once a year. It just keeps me motivated, keeps me focused, and books are a great thing to help continue your education. If you were not an agent, what would you be?
A detective.
A detective. I like it. Why would you be a detective?
Again, finding the answers, have a problem, finding the answers. I get to do that in my business, sometimes a little more than I'd like to, but just finding a way to get it done.
I like that. That's a great answer. What is your favorite hobby?
I mean, personally for myself, just playing basketball is it. But the realistic, is more just spending time with the family and our kids' activities.
Okay.
My daughter plays travel softball, and that's a good time. I love that. I coached part of that too, and until I got in real estate, still being involved with that. Yeah.
Okay. And what is your dream vacation?
I don't know. With real estate, I've been to Italy with Cellular One. I've been to Hawaii. So I've been in some nice places. Hawaii is really nice. That would probably be. I wouldn't mind going back there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With the family, though.
There you go. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time and coming on to our show today. I wish you all the best in continuing to grow your business. And hopefully we can do a follow-up podcast when you hit the $20 million mark.
Sounds great. I appreciate it.
All right, Fred. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, Realtor Nation, that was another great interview. I hope you got out of it as much as I did. For all other content, please visit our website at dhrea.com/learn. Until next time, this is Ian Hoover with the Deacon Hoover Radio Network signing off.